Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new game for us. This is called EarthX. Essentially, we're here to design and run a rocket ship company that's going to take us to Mars. We have to first start off with our CEO name, which we're just going to put in as Red, and our company name is going to be Red Moon Rocket Company. So let me get that typed in there real quick, because that's clearly the one that makes the most sense. And then we can go through and take a look at the various different pieces. That's clearly Elon Musk. I don't know who any of these other people are. That kind of looks like a Jeffrey Bezos type of a look. I don't know who these people are. There's the guy from Virgin Mobile. That's a SpaceX spacesuit. That looks like somebody, maybe Bill Gates. I don't know. That one's terrifying. We're just going to be that. And we're just going to put it on classic and easy mode because I haven't played this game enough to know what any of this rest is. And I also don't want to do with sandbox. I want to actually play through and see what's going on here. So we're going to go ahead and start this new game up. And we're going to pause it here. And we'll take a look at the basic interface. You have your tutorial area, news, milestones, and stats. If we click on milestones, you can kind of set predictions for when all of the things will happen. And you get a full idea of what's happening. So we can terraform Mars. We can nuke Mars. We can put humans on Mars. We have a landing on Mars. The moon. We have to launch a spaceship, a crewed flight. I'm assuming that's the ISS. We have a heavy launch, first fairing catch, and you can kind of see the rest here. Nothing big deal. So our first launch, it is Q1 of 2022 or 2002. So 2002. We're going to launch this year. Our first capsule launch. I don't know. No, we have to hit set. So we'll see. I don't know if there's any real advantage to setting those things, but we need to go ahead and make our mark and figure out what's going on. We have a couple of launch facilities. We have one here. There's another one up here, and then there's one way in the middle of the ocean. It's under clouds right now. It's somewhere out that way. So we have a couple of launch locations. You can see a little bit of it right there. Yeah. So we have vehicles that we can do, but right now we don't have any vehicles because we haven't researched anything. We have our small rockets. We have to have 10 skill points, which we get right away. Have $150,000 or $3,150,000. 3 million, yeah, and then we have our factories and our office. So we need to actually get that set up. And we're going to go over to the build menu here. We have our office, which we'll just slap in there. A small factory, which we'll slap in there. And those are the only things we have out of the build menu. So we will go through here, and then in our research phase, you can see that we actually unlock some stuff. It didn't say that they have to be fully constructed. We just have to start construction. So I'm going to hit build, and we'll be able to unlock some stuff, mainly a small hangar and also a small launch pad. So now we can go back over into the build area. And we have our hangar, and we're just going to slap that right in line there. And we're not going to worry about building a launch facility because we already have one underneath these clouds. So let's go through and play this and see what it looks like and get everything set and ready to roll. Inside of here, you can see that we have test flight stickers. We have Orbital Potato, which is a wonderful channel on YouTube. If you've never checked and seen Orbital Potato, fantastic channel. I find a lot of games through that channel. And then we don't have any contracts because we don't actually have an existing rocket yet. So we need to go through and get that. We're going to start building some new rockets, and we can build as many as we want. They cost a little under $2 million a pop, and our bank account's at $53 million right now. So nothing too big a deal, and you can see we're going through. Let's speed the game up just a little bit here. I found this game to be a little finicky with the how fast you can go through things, so that's a little fun. But let's take a look here, and we are building our very first rocket. And once it shows up here, it will show as available, and then we can launch it and see what's going on. While that's happening, we can take a look here. We have the ability to upgrade some things. We get basic telemetry that's have 14 skill points. We only have 5, which can be found down here under the little research kind of icon. We have our money, and then we need to launch 4 small rockets to get telemetry. And then to even just get the basic stuff, which build costs and explosion rates are at a reduction, which is much appreciated when it comes to rockets. We need to launch 10 small rockets. So we're going to be in here for a little while. Let's see what we got. We got our first small rocket. You can see it's ready to fly. It has a 61% chance of failure. So we're going to launch that for $175,000. We're going to fill it with concrete and we're going to launch. And then we just need to hit this launch button over there. And you can see it launched. Didn't blow up yet. Oh, it blew up. Did you see? Okay. So we got that. Nothing big deal. We've had one flight and one failure. We just need to kind of fast forward speed a little bit to try to get some more rockets constructed. And hopefully we'll be able to have, say, the number one down there for the failure chance. So we'll launch this bad boy. It's on the launch pad ready for us. And now we can launch it. And here we go. It has taken off. There it goes. Look at that. And we have our first successful flight. Beautiful. So we got a success and we're burning through money right now. We did get some money from somewhere. I don't know where. But we do have some more money. But again, we don't have a whole lot here to deal with. And hey, look at that. Our prediction of 2020. I did make that prediction. Game. Our first landing. Let's set that as... we'll set that one in there. Our capsule. We'll set that. ISS. I guess we'll put that as the same year. Okay. I don't know if any of these things actually matter. Drone ship. Fairing catch. I don't know. I'm just making all of these things up right now. I don't know if there's any benefit to doing this or not. Our first spaceship launch, let's set it as 2020. Our first moon landing, let's set it as 2023. Mars landing seems like it's going to be a very long time away. Let's set that as 2040. Humans on Mars, let's do 2050. I don't know when we're going to nuke Mars. We'll do it after the humans are there and terraforming. I don't know. Let's set that as 2050 as well. Okay, so we have those set. Ready to go. We have a new rocket that's ready to fly. It's going to go with some concrete and we'll be able to launch that bad boy here. And you can see that we've officially joined we lost that rocket. But we've officially joined the space race or whatever we're calling it now. Look at that. We learned a lot from that last failure because our failure chance dropped significantly. So we're going to launch that and see where that takes us. And we'll go from there. This game has a little bit of a clunky interface. It's fine. It's just these things take up a lot of space. And you can scale it with the UI stuff, but all the other buttons become very tiny. So it's a little funky to go through and do all the stuff with. But we're going to keep launching some basic rockets here. Making sure that we have successes. And now that we've had our fourth one, we should, yeah. You see this little green circle next to research, it pops up. We have that. We can upgrade. Now we have telemetry. All right. And then we just need to launch 6 more small rockets in order to get to the next level. Here, oh, we also have a rocket engine available to us, so we can start building our own spaceships and not relying on anything else. All right, so we have that. That one's gonna launch as well. We'll launch that bad boy up, and you can see there's a very different interface here. We can see its speed, its height, what its goal is, and eventually, hopefully, where it lands. All right, we are firing a short test of our rocket engine. And I'm still not comfortable sending things up into space that people are paying for. Oh, look at that. We got our first contracts area. Now, the contracts area is a little complicated. It's not hard. It's just there's a lot to take in, and there's no way to organize it. So let's break it down here real fast. We have the name of this, but more importantly, you have what size vehicle you need. And then the time frame for it to happen, along with in parentheses how many launches there are. So like this Galactica one, it's in red, which means that it's due now, 2022. We're already in that window to launch 2 things. And it's in 2 of them, and it's the very small LEO's low Earth orbit. If we have an exclamation point, that means we don't have a rocket that can support it. The red highlight overall means that it's time to go now. Like the Sirius Max needs to launch somewhere before the end of this year. And then we have some other ones here, like a medium GEO or a very large LEO. We don't have rockets to support those. So just a heads up of what's going on with those. I'm going to add on some new rockets, and hopefully we'll be able to launch some here very shortly. Again, we're going to keep launching these up into space. I don't want any payloads right now. I just want to launch rockets. That's all I want to do. But we have had 9 flights, so we just need to kind of keep plugging away here. And hope that we get successful launches. That one was not. You saw it blow up there. Alright, and hopefully once we get to our 10, we can buy that upgrade and be ready to go. Let's go back over to research. We're going to test this thing. It did a short fire. Let's do a full-length fire test. See what happens. Alright, and we should only need 1 more. Yep, our rocket engine failed. Its test and exploded, so that means we need to go back in here and build it all over again. Alright, hopefully this is going to be our last launch that we need to make for this, and it will be successful. Maybe? Hey, there we go. Alright, that should open up some stuff for us, right? Oh, we have 1 more. I'm sorry. My bad. So we built our rocket engine. Alright, let's launch this bad boy. Hope that it makes it successfully. There we go. Alright, got that. Our research little green circle is there. And now we can upgrade with the basics, so it reduces the cost. And for our next rocket, hopefully what we're going to see whenever it gets constructed, yeah, you see the chance of failure has gone significantly down. So it's down to 10%. Let's contract out some stuff and see what we got. So this one's not coming for a while. We'll accept that. This one, again, is not coming for a while. We'll accept that. This one needs to go. We need 2 of them within the next year or so. So we have one that needs to launch now, one that needs to launch very soon. We're going to launch this bad boy. And we're going to hope and pray. There we go. We got our successful mission there, which means we get paid. And then we have this with, again, every successful launch we have, the chance of us failing goes down. Here we go. We made almost $3 million profit on that rocket. All right. So we need to keep getting some more contracts here. That one we can definitely launch right now. So let's do it. And there it goes. Looks like it's going to be successful. There we go. We made 3.7 million. And we're going to, I think we can launch the orbital potato and hope that we're successful there. So let's see what we got. There it goes. Beautiful. We did it. We lost money on that one because it doesn't pay us anything to do it, but it makes you feel better. All right. So we have several vehicles that we need to fly or construct. Contract-wise, 3 of these. Yeah, we should be able to do that. This one we should also be able to do. Okay. So let's go back out into our rocket. Launch this one. Now we can't combine any things. So like if those each take up 1 space, we can't do anything about that right now. But hopefully we will soon. Yeah, we're down to 2.2% chance of failure, which is beautiful. That we don't have a big risk of failure. Alright, let's see, what do we got? We need to launch 2 of them by the end of the year, and then we have some new payloads on their way to us. Right now, we just need to get some more rockets. but we're down to like 1% failure rate, so that's pretty good. All right, we're gonna launch this one as well. And I guess we should also take a look here and make sure we're testing this, because if we go back and look at the medium rockets, we need to successfully fire those, and without the medium rocket, we can't move on in the game. All right, we're doing a good job of launching successful things right now, though, which is nice. And then we're gonna fire our last thing that we have here. Yep, the Millionaire is now in space. His ashes have already arrived at target orbit, and they will stay there forever until the sun blows up. All right, we're making some money. You can see we're at $81 million now. Let's see how did our test fire go? We got one of them done. We're back at this one. We got two, we just need one more. And that test fire thing is all the way up in the United States at this spot. Oh, they do their test fire of the rocket engines there. We just don't have any stuff built there yet. And it doesn't really matter where you build stuff. You don't have to worry about getting in orbit or any of that stuff. It's just what it is. So let's go ahead and unlock our next round here, which is our medium rocket, and we'll see exactly what that brings for us. Looks like we're going to unlock a medium factory, medium hangar, a static fire tripod, I don't know what that is, a fundraiser, I don't know what that is, and a medium launch pad, which obviously will support the medium stuff. And upgrade wise, we have the basic one, we have rideshare, which does what? Allows you to attach multiple payloads, awesome. Telemetry we've already unlocked, cargo's capsule support, all right. And looks like we need to fire a bunch of those, and then we have manual landing, so we can get some of our rockets back. And inside of here, we've also been able to unlock our cargo capsule, which we can launch the ISS, which we can't do currently. But if we go to finance, we've now unlocked hats and flamethrowers, which are going to give us 100 million and 5 million. Yay us. So let's go ahead and talk about, I guess we need to build the things for these, don't we? So production size, we need to have a medium factory, and storage wise, we need to have a medium hangar. All right, we got those. Let's go back into our contracts and see if we have anything. So we have a low Earth orbit. Ooh, and if we scroll down here, you can see that we can bid on stuff. So that run right now, we're gonna bid 15.8 million to set that up, and there's another company that's bidding 17. This one here, ooh, we can undercut that one as well. We sold a bunch of hats apparently, and that one became ours. All right, so let's go back in here. There's a lot as far as interface goes with this, and the more you play, you can get faster at clicking through and getting everything set. And from my understanding, there's some automation that comes in later on that makes life a whole lot easier. But we're gonna just keep accepting smaller rocket contracts right now. Hey, we got a satellite name JP2 or John Paul II. Okay, whatever. Okay, we have some rockets built. We just don't have any stuff for it. That one's not coming until 2005. Let's see. We can launch that one now. And then while that's happening, we'll prepare the second one. Nope, no, not that. Launch, boom, launch, launch. And we're just going to keep accepting some contracts here. We can take that one on. And what's cool is, like, with the ones that have multiple things, you can kind of schedule them out. So you can have multiple contracts over multiple years. And some of them, from what it looks like, can be quite lucrative if you have multi-launch contracts. Alright, so we have all of those. It looks like our factory is getting itself together. So we're going to try to start building some of those. And we're constructing our first one. And we have the JP2, so we can launch that bad boy with just a small rocket. There we go. And look at that. It's the first Polish satellite. So we're excited about that. There's so much interesting stuff going on with this game as far as the mechanics, how it kind of rides and does all those things. There's a lot going on to it. So if you do everyday stickers, you can see that it's very small, but it needs to go to the ISS, and concrete is there just as a ballast, I guess, to kind of figure out what's going on. So these guys, can I get 3 of those out? Yeah, I can for 10 million bucks. Heck yeah, we can. Launch that one. Boom. Go away. Launch that one. Just gotta wait for the tower to clear. Boom. And we're gonna launch that one. Ready. Boom. Launch. Medium rocket wise, you can see that we're at the medium one, but we have to do a static fire. So we need to make sure that the engine is actually going to withstand what we're going to do for it. Oh, and we also had another building, didn't we? In the other area. Was it other? I thought we had a test fire stand or something that we could get. Maybe that was in... Was that in the research area that we could unlock that? No, I thought there was something we could do there, but we need to get some stuff to the ISS. We do have the cargo capsule. Okay, so we can do that too. Okay, cool. Let's go back to medium rockets. This one has a high likelihood of failing, but we're going to launch it anyway with some concrete. And we're going to launch it from wherever it's going. Static fire of our second one failed, so we spent all that money and got nothing out of it, but our first flight was successful. So we're gonna hope and dream that we get there, and we wanna just make sure our medium rockets. So we just need to get 1 more for the ride share. We need to get 9 more. Oh, we still need to do, that's right, we still need to do the research rocket engine test fire. Alright, that one's ready to fly. We're already down to 19% chance of failure, which is pretty good considering other ones took a long time to drop. And that mission was successful. Alright, now we have some upgrades that we can do, which is that. We can ride share now. Cool. And it looks like we're hanging up here on factories. We have one down here. We have our lots of rockets we need to build. Contract wise, that one's still good. Oh, what is that? Can that get launched with a small rocket? It can. But you can see that's our logo, or the logo of the game. So we need to change our prediction here. Wherever that's at, milestones. So we actually set that as 2007. We're going to set that as 2005 and hit set. Okay, maybe we won't. We're going to go in and we're going to launch a small rocket with Tintin. That's going to take off and do its thing. Hey, we did it. There we go. We got our first one in space. Let's take a look at our milestones. I don't see, it says 2 years too early. Like, that should be a good thing, right? Like, that you're breaking your milestones of what you want to do, but whatever. And we have a year till our first landing. That seems unlikely. No space in the hangars. Oh, crap. Alright, so we need to go in and build another hangar. Alright, that menu I just popped up is called Link. It's basically Starlink. This game is just a rip on SpaceX in general. We have Gigafactories, which is a Tesla thing. And Link is the same thing as Starlink, but you can see that it's basically satellite internet, and if you have enough of these up in space, you can establish and make money that way as well, which is just fine. All right, let's go to medium. Oh yeah, we got static fire. We need more static fires, but we are getting all of our vehicles built, which is awesome. Small rocket wise, do we have anything to launch? Not yet, but luckily we're not burning through crazy money. Let's go with small one. We can accept that. We can also accept that. Oh, it's 3 of them. Yikes. Okay. And as those are prepared, basically I'm looking for this window to disappear before we can launch our next one. We got all of those successful. Let's go back into our medium rockets. Static fire that. Launch that one with some concrete, and we can research something else. Ooh, we did successfully build whatever the rocket engine is. We fired it enough to do its thing. And all these are going to help us get to Mars. These are kind of our steps to get to Mars. And then we eventually have all of these that will take us there, but we need to get the other parts first. All right, let's take a look here. We're going to launch this one. There's so many buttons to hit in this game. Oh, we got research we can do, medium rocket, extras. Hey, we got our static fire stand, which that's what I was looking for earlier. It has 18 skill points, it costs $21 million, and we can static fire 4 medium rockets. Unlock, thank you, because we have a big hang up right now with medium rockets that we can't static fire them the way we want to. Oh, I guess we got to build that, don't we? There it is. $35 million. That seems like a lot of money. We'll put that in place. Then we'll go back to our vehicles. Those guys need to be test fired, but we're going to launch this one as well. Alright, and we are test firing lots of these things to get them up and out of space, mainly because we need to launch one more to unlock the basic part. We need to launch 4 more to get the cargo support, and we need to launch 1 more and have 4 test rockets to have the landing option. So let's go over here and build that again, and you can see we're spending some cash to do this, but that's okay. Alright, so that one we're going to launch as well. As long as that's successful, we should have some more options available to us. There we go. Success. Let's go take a look. This one we can upgrade the basic, so that should be good. We need 3 more medium rockets to get the cargo capsule support, which will allow us to go to the ISS. And then we also need 4 hoppers there. And on this one, ooh, we can unlock something brand new. A large rocket. This is medium and moon orbit. And it can send crew capsules to the ISS. Oh, you can do lots of other things. Go to the Earth geostationary orbit. Yeah, we're going to do that. Of course we are. And we got a new finance thing, which is that. Cool. What's in the extras? Okay, we can unlock that because it doesn't cost us anything. I don't know what that does yet. Let's go back over here and take a lot. Ooh, look, it's ready to fly. So we need to have a larger rocket for that. Let's go build stuff for larger rockets. So a large factory is there, and storage for a large hangar will be right there. And we're gonna build 2 of those. Okay, we're down to $40 million, so we're not like raking in cash right now. All right, we'll test that. Let's see if we can get some contracts for medium stuff. All right, that should all be good for us. Let's go get the small rockets and we can get at least, oh, we don't have any small rocket stuff we can't do. Okay. So let's get this guy ready to fly. And then the new year just rolled around, so it tells us all the things that we need to do. Alright, let's go back over into the small rockets. We don't have any small rockets that we can fire? Okay. And our medium rockets, static fire, static fire. Okay, we can at least do 2 of them. There's our static fire stand, beautiful. And then we just need some contracts that we can take with some medium rockets. See, like this one's great. It's just way out in the future. It's 7 years down the road, and it's going to be number of flights gives you the years. So we're planning all the way till 2038, which is fun. That's a low Earth orbit. We can take that. Heck yeah, we can do those. All right, so our small rockets, we're gonna need to have some more of those, but we can launch the crap out of those. And it's kind of crazy how automatic some of these are once you get rolling. Alright, we have those. Let's static fire those and let's launch. Oh, we don't have any of these ready to go. Let's take a look at our research. What do we need? Need some more hopper tests. We can do that. This one needs a whole lot more rocket-wise. Oh, that's a large rocket. I'm sorry. I want to go back here. What do we need for this? 1 more medium rocket and 4 hopper tests. Okay. So going over here, we're going to test the hopper, and we're just going to launch a dummy one of these. Just to try to make sure we get that set and ready to roll. Alright, there we go. We got our ability to cargo capsule support. And now, if I go back to vehicles and look at our cargo capsule, we should be able to launch that on here with some stickers. Alright, let's see. Wow, we got commercial resupply stuff? Heck yes, look at this. Gives us $500 million if we do it right. Of course we'll take that. It doesn't even start till 2010. Let's take a look and see if we can find any medium. All right, we'll put some bids in on some of these. These are all small rockets that we have ready. So we're gonna build a whole bunch more of those. All right, and we're got our first mission up the ISS. So let's take a look here and see. We predicted 2006 and we did in 2007. Okay, sorry. All right, let's see. Oh, we can stack fire the big boys now. And let's take a look here. We can't. Why can't I stack those together? Okay. I guess they're going to different Earth orbits. And then one of those, it looks like is going to have to go in one of our medium-sized rockets. All right. Oh, we can't do that. It's not ready for the large rocket. Oh, do we have large rockets ready? That'd be awesome if we have large rockets ready. Oh, we do. Awesome. You can see every time we stack fire, it brings down their failure chance a little bit. So we're already down to 9%, which I'm pretty happy with. Alright, we're gonna launch these and we'll see what happens. Hoping it's successful. They were a success. Or, hold on. There's a different rocket that was a success. That one was a success. There we go. And now we have new things available to us. We can do a webcast, which does what? Allows people to see it. Okay, whatever. I still need to go back to the medium rocket. We need to get manual landing. We need to get 4 of those hoppers. Oh crap, I always forget to. So these keep blowing up on us, which is a bit of a problem. And we also don't have that much money to us right now, so. Whoa. Okay, we'll do that. Space cookies, interesting. Yeah, we'll get them up the ISS, no problem. We need space cookies and a space oven. I love it. Alright, so this guy is... oh, we need to refurbish that. Okay. We'll static fire that. We're going to need some more of those. We'll test you. And once... oh, our cargo is ready to fly. We'll send it up on a medium. And we got to the ISS. Beautiful for us. Large rocket. We need to static fire that one more time for those. This one will static fire as well. Launch you with just some concrete. And a 4% chance of failure. Pretty comfortable with at this point. So do we have any flights that we need to do? Doesn't look like it. No, we have no contracts available to us right now. So let's go over to contracts. See, right now I keep getting stuff that is multi-year. It's big money, but it's multi-year missions, and I don't want that per se. Alright, so like something like this, that's what I'm looking for. That's going to be our bread and butter. So if I go into medium rockets, I should be able to launch all of those, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's awesome. So with one shot, we can knock out a lot of these things, which is awesome. So small low Earth orbit, very small low Earth orbit. I can't talk. Low Earth orbit. There we go. Alright, let's get back in here. We'll test you. Been going for our small rockets. But that's okay. We don't need it necessarily to go for our small rocket. We just need to have stuff set and ready to go. And basically, I just want to get to the point where we have this bad boy unlocked. So we just need 4 of those tests done. And let's see. Oh, we can definitely do that, and we can definitely do that as well. Can launch that one. And we just made $17 million. Sounds pretty nice, right? Take a look at our other contracts here. And my goal right now is just to undercut everybody. I want to be as annoying as possible. Alright, so a new year just rolled around. That means we have more rockets that, or satellites that we need to get up into space. So we'll do that. Let's see, are there any small rocket ones that we can deal with? Nope. Ah! We have upgrades. All right, so we have manual landings now available to us for $8 million. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. All right, we need to actually get some contracts that require us to do that. Let's launch that. Oh, we don't have the rocket for it. We need to get to the next round. Okay. We have 2 of those and 2 of those. All right, let's go into our medium rocket. Launch. Okay, we're gonna launch those. So hit launch, and then we need to wait for this land button to kind of pop up and make sure we hit land. There it is, we hit it. And we successfully landed. So our rocket company as of 2009 is now successful, and you can see that the rocket came back and we just need to refurbish it and it's ready to roll. And now we have 2 more rockets that we can launch. And the thing is, if you load it up too much, they will not be able to land back because they don't have the fuel to do so. So we just need to wait right around the 30-second mark or so. Oh, that one didn't land. The whole screen shook. We can see our prediction was 2006 and it was actually happening in 2009. So a lot of this stuff is all kinds of funky. That's okay. Contract wise, we're doing okay. Oh, we want to take something to the ISS. Yeah, we'll do that. We just need to make sure we refurbish this. And I want to go back into here and test this again. What is this? Yeah, we did it. So let's go launch a cat to space. So ready to fly, launch. We're gonna go on a medium rocket with our cat and some stickers because we can. We're gonna launch that bad boy up. And then hopefully we'll be able to land it. Right around the 30-second mark. Hey, we did it. Awesome. Okay. Let's take a look real fast at our research here. That one's maxed out. What do we need to do for this? We need to just have 1 more capsule come to the ISS, and then we'll be able to make it cheaper. For this one, we need to launch 6 more large rockets and land 2 more rockets manually. Shouldn't be a big deal. We need to launch 3 more large rockets to make them cheaper and less likely to fail. So let's just try launching some large rockets. as tests. And we'll make sure we hopefully can land this. Alright, we're just going to try to cheat the system a little bit here. Oh, that one blew up. There we go, we got our successful landing. We can make them cheaper now, and this one we just need 3 more and 3 more of those. So we're just going to launch these with nothing in them. And just see if we can land them. And then we'll call it a day. That's 1. Nope, that one. I love when it just shakes like crazy. Yeah, this is a lot of clicking that you need to do, especially if you speed up time like I have in the game. But look at us. Now we have automatic landing, so we don't have to hit the land button. We have to land 7 of these automatically and launch 3 more large rockets, and that's to have crew capsule support. Alright, and that will unlock this whole area, I think. We'll see. But before we do that, we need to test this bad boy. Alright, but I think that's going to end us here for today. For the Red Moon Rocket Company. We've had a successful day filled with 3 flights and 0 failures of our cargo capsule, only 2 failures of our large rocket, 1 failure of our medium, and 3 of our small. So folks, thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you in our next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.